Kodi Namaskarams at the lotus feet of Guruvayurappan and Moganji. Initially, Moganji's Acharya Revati sent out a message that Moganji wants me to translate Njanappana. The instructions have come from Moganji, but I was filled with so much of trepidation. How am I fit to do this kind of work? But instructions have come from Moganji and guidance have come from Guruvayurappan. So I thought I would take a plunge and see how it goes. I know the grace takes over, and all we need to have faith and submission. And this is how it started. And those started coming. And there is one episode I wanted to really connect to this episode about Poonthanam's journey. Long time back, I read about Poonthanam's biography. And the thing that really touched me was his final journey. Bhagavan, Guruvayurappan had told him, you will exit this world on such and such a day and such a time, you will exit. And this kind of instructions straight from the mouth of the Lord, the God of gods. Even Mahapurushas and Mahayogis, they don't get it. And Poonthanam, being what he is so large-hearted. He shared this prophecy to everyone. He told that I'm being invited to Vaikundam. I'm going to shed my mortal coil, or he may be going in his physical body, that I don't know. So he said, I'm going to Vaikundam, and any number of people can come and join me in this exalted journey. So the doors of Vaikundam is open, you can join. And none of them could believe it. This is where a mind comes into play. And he had one very loyal servant maid who said, Prabhu, I am coming, you include me in your journey. And she went. And both of them, on such and such a time, when the way God has announced, he has exited his body and he is going to Vaikunda. The minute he gets into Vaikunda, one celestial, Poonthanam Nambudiri has not seen that celestial. He greets him, and that celestial bows before Poonthanam Nambudiri. And he says, because of you, I have also got Vaikundam abode. I got this abode. And Poonthanam asked him, I have not met you before, and I have not seen you. Could you tell me your background? And the celestial tells him, I was a jackfruit tree in your backyard. And used to do your Bhagavata Parayanam right under the shade of the jackfruit tree. And because you were doing that Parayanam, I could get this Vaikundam abode. Such is his power. Look at this. This is the power of Poonthanam Nambudiri. And this episode, I've read it long time back. This was written by one great Guruvayurappan devotee in Tamil Nadu. His name is Anatharama Dikshidhar. He translated Narayaniyam, the Narayana Bhattatri's Mahakavyam into Tamil. I read this, I soaked into this literature long time back, in late 70s. And this was etched in my memory. And then this is what really inspired me. If a jackfruit tree could get that kind of Vaikundam abode, so let me just give it a try for whatever I'm worth. Just give it a try, and a little speck of gold dust is enough. So this is how I plunged into the whole thing. And then the grace takes over. And then, the first few verses, I'm not a Tamil Pandit, frankly. And the flow started coming. Then I really sensed, okay, this is not my work. Some grace is flowing. And so I'm just a conduit. And so let it flow. All I need to do is not to block the flow. And so I took the mind away and just got into the spirit of it. And then in the middle portion, I got stuck up. The middle portion is, Poonthanam Nambudiri talks so much about the inexorable laws of karma and the gravitational pulls. And this particular part, I found it very difficult to translate it into the poetry form. Then I decided, okay, let me do it in prose, as a semi-prose, and let me see how it develops. So let it be a work in progress. Even if it's slow in progress, let me not get stuck up. Let me do it prose form. I did it in semi-prose form. And then in collaboration with my eldest daughter, Satya, she also helped me a lot. Substantially, this came into poetry form. So, beyond a point, all we do is just to go into the flow, as Moganji would say, just get into the flow and see how you take your mind away, just to soak in and see how it progress. This is how it developed, and this is all I can say. And so, and the final version, and when I heard it in musical form, I couldn't believe it's just it's outpourings. There's a grace. It's ultimately, it's first, the source is grace, the process is grace, the destination is grace. This is how I want to say.